You all out there. Welcome to this morning's Daily Bread. My name is Margaret Burke with the Gate Church, and I'm so glad you could join me on this Monday to kick off the work week. And so want to just kind of dive right in with a story from David. And, when I think about David, I think about, boy, he has pretty much run the gamut. Like, he has experienced all kinds of rejection and, persecution, and has been running from Saul, and, even his own sons are after him. He has lots of enemies. He's a man of war, a great warrior, a great king. And you would think with all of the favor of the Lord, and he did have favor, even in his fallings, in his great fallings, God has always referred to David as a man after my own heart. So he had a very, very sensitive and very repentive heart for the Lord. And but it did not mean that he didn't have a lot of things going on in his life. So I kind of say all that to say this, even when we think that we're just going through some tough times, just sometimes I have to look at David. I read through the Psalms and go, okay, Lord, you helped David. I'm sure you can help me too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read in Psalms 18. And I'm going to start at the very beginning of the Psalm just to kind of preface it just a little bit, because it leads into where I'm going, which is Psalms 18:2, and it says this in just 18. The choir to the choir master, a psalm of David, the servant of the Lord, who addressed the words of his song to the Lord on the day when the Lord delivered him from the hand of his enemies and from the hand of Saul. He said, "I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." So I think about this and say, this was the song that he presented to the Lord as praise on the day he was delivered from his enemies and from Saul. And he likens to the Lord being his refuge, a mighty tower, a stronghold that keeps him protected, keeps him safe, and delivers him from his enemies, which are many. And so with enemies on every side in David's life, we can look at our own lives sometimes and just go, you know what, Lord, you are there for David, and you're there for us, and you are you're our rock, and you are our refuge, and you're a place of safety whenever we're, challenged, and it feels like people are, coming at us from all sides, or, our enemies are against us, and however that plays out in your personal life. Some people are really, truly persecuted, and God keeps those. He delivers them, and just staying in his presence and acknowledging him keeps you hidden in him. And so David is singing the song of praise, saying, "Thank you, Lord. You are who you say you are. You are to me my deliverer and my salvation and my refuge and my stronghold." And all of these things because he was truly being, sought after to be killed. Saul tried many times to try and take David out. And even when David had the opportunity to do the same to Saul, he did not. He withheld that. And there's really some integrity to be said about that. Even though he had the full ability to do it, he did not. He restrained himself. So I love David. I mean, I know that when we're going through things, the Psalms are just a great place to start reading. And, somewhere in there is going to be something that speaks to you, because he's such a diverse in all of the things that he had gone through. So as we go through this week, if you're facing challenges, if you're feeling like you need a safe place, run to the Lord. He is your rock. He's your salvation. He's your stronghold, and he will deliver you. And so that's some of the promises that God has given us as his children. So I hope that encourages you today as you start off this work week. I'm going to get ready to sign off. And so until next time.